$565 billion, such as the infrastructural losses and unearned revenues calculated by the Ministry of Economy of Ukraine at the end of the month. Mariupol and 8 other Ukrainian cities are destroyed, and almost all parts in Ukraine are destroyed or occupied. But we know for sure that Ukraine will defeat enemy, because this nation has already proved that they are not going to give up. It also shattered the biggest myth or paradigm about the military invisibility of the second largest country in the world. So you can read the rest in the author's column of Georgi Sagadze, editor-in-chief of Forbes Georgia. And let's start an overview of the April Forbes Infrastructure Special Edition.
Forbes Infrastructure was interested in what billionaires, familiar to everyone, have learned or not learned, and what they think about education. We have counted how many passengers are served by Georgia's 3 international and 2 local airports. Read analysis about their income. If you're wondering what the most high-budget municipalities in Georgia spend their money on, in the Profile edition we count the 10 richest municipalities as well as their budgets. Given the West's expansion of sanctions on Russia and restrictive plans for Russia's energy sector, it's interesting to look at which country has the largest natural gas reserves. How many million lari worth of construction materials are produced in Georgia? Shotat Reshelashvili has prepared ratings on the construction sector, which accounts for almost 9% of Georgia's GDP. In opinion column, you will read Anna Sabachtarishvili's article, Construction as a Road, Infrastructure in Focus. In Forbes' view, the deal of the year is the sale of the company GWP and the entrance of a Spanish company in Georgia. Read more about it in the new edition of Forbes Infrastructure. David Tabidze, Director of the Municipal Development Fund of the Ministry of Regional Development and Infrastructure of Georgia, who has started working in this position a few months ago, answers questions by Forbes Infrastructure. SUPSA, a port on paper and lost revenues for the country. Read another interesting analysis by Merab Adeishvili. In the first edition of Infrastructure 2022, you will read an interview with the builder of ideas, the main respondent, the construction company Gravita, and its CEO. Forbes Infrastructure talked about the history of MAN in Georgia with Beka Beridze, director of Tagera Truck and Bus. The story of the ambitious plans of the Georgian company SAC Cable, told by its CEO and managing partner David Kapanadze. For many more insights into the infrastructure world, read new issue of Forbes Infrastructure.